Hi, it's Susha, and this is a tutorial for a song that's probably just a little bit more difficult, and it's called Kingdom Come by the Civil Wars. It's a song I really like, so just give you that little script. And yeah, it's pretty hard. It's hardish, so if you want to do something more simpler, if you're just a complete beginner, I have another 2 videos that might help you. So just look them up in my video. Yeah. So I'm just going to play the song a bit once, and then we're going to go through the chords and verse, chorus a lot, okay? That is the bare basics of the song, and it's difficult enough, so I'm just going to tell you the chords first of all. Your first chord is A minor, first finger on the B string, middle finger on the D string, and your ring finger on the G string. Then it's we have it's like I think it's D minor or something like that. I don't know. First finger on the E string, middle finger on the B string, on the G string, and ring finger on the B string. Very high sounding chord. And then you go, so it's like, so you're going back to A minor, then you have an E, which is just the A minor moved up one, and then you go back to that again. That's D minor, A minor, E. So then you're going to bring this E up here to the 11th and 12th. So that's basically the start of the song. Yeah, so what you can do is you can just hit your A string once, and then bring the finger that was here and bring it up, and then move down, and then move that. So practice that for a while, so you'll be going A, strum down, up, down, up. Then you're going to go E, here, up here, see? A, so. And you go through, for the start of the song, if you know the song, it's best to listen to the song first instead of trying to get the rhythm of it and everything without even knowing what the song's like. So after you do all that, then you move on and you go down to your D minor thingamajig, and you go. So that's it. Oh yeah, the strumming pattern. Shouldn't mention that, just like. So like down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Pretty much through the song. You get the strumming pattern, it comes to you eventually. So like. When you do that, then this is really quite the difficult part. Your C chord basically, and if that's your first finger on the B, middle finger on the G, and ring finger on the D. You don't really play it, but if you're just beginning, you can just play that. So if you kind of go on, so that's D, G, B, D, G, B. Sorry, I can't say. And then you take off this finger and this finger, and you put your middle finger back. You put your middle finger where this finger was on. Well, you put it on the D string on the second fret. So yeah, and then you just play the same 3 strings again. So far it's like this. We'll show you about the hammer on later on. So then you kind of go with nothing here, just your finger for the B string here. Then up here on your A string on the 3rd fret, you go. So it's A, G, B. Then you just take it off here and you put it there. So altogether it's going to sound like this slowly. And in between each one of those, like, there's that kind of bit. There is actually a strumming pattern for that, but it's actually like way too difficult, so I don't bother. I just kind of go, I hit kind of a bass note and kind of, so it's like that. And so you're doing this 3 times. Hammer-ons that I was doing, if you know what hammer-on is, it's where you put your finger, you play the string, but you kind of hit down on it midway through the sounding of it, I suppose. So it's normal for the first one, and then when you go into this one, hammer on, then there, then hammer on, hammer on. It's all together. And then you just go back and yeah, so that is basically the song. And what I would do is I would listen to the song a few times, then try and play along with it and see how it goes. It's a hard enough song for a beginner, so don't be silly, learn some more stuff. And if you have no idea what I just did, then go to maybe my Taylor Swift tutorial song, Thingamajig. That should help you. I like to say thingamajig. I have a few chords in videos also. That's it. Try it, learn it, do something, like, subscribe, and all that chiz. Chiz.